Hello and welcome to a new episode of my Holiday Praise playlist. It is Thursday the 13th. In this episode, I'm just going to work on more settings as well as add more characters to my cast list. I'm going to start off with showing the interior for the church lobby and then just go on from there. Alright, so this here is the lobby area of the first floor. As you can see, this is a view as if someone just walks right inside of the entrance, and I have the two double doors on the sides. At the entrance, I just have this rug here that just says, "Let's praise the Lord," with a cross on it and hands clapping and a hand beating a tambourine. Straight ahead is the two doors that goes to the dining room. I have an entrance door here and an exit door. These here are the stairs that goes to the second floor, and then I have a door here which is the door to the nursery room. But that's pretty much all for the lobby area. Now I just have to do the dining room, the nursery, and the kitchen, and then I can move on to the second floor. Alright, so I'm continuing off from the previous episode of the community church. I'm just going to show the parking lot, the cemetery, the lobby, and the nursery. So I made a couple edits on the parking lot. This is the parking lot here. I just added in a sign for Maple Lane because that's where the church is located, near an intersection. And on this side I have Fire Lane near the basketball court, based on that scene that I mentioned in the other episode between the pastor and Marcus Gooding. But that's the parking lot. Below, underneath, is the cemetery here. And the cemetery is actually behind the church, even though you don't really see anything in the back here on the floor plan of the parking lot, but it's actually behind the church, the cemetery. But this is the cemetery here. There's a gravel path that is near the entrance and continues up to here, and I have some benches near trees and a lot of different flowers and stuff, but this is the cemetery. And I also pulled in some rooms of the first floor. This is the lobby again, what I showed previously. And underneath that is the nursery. So this is the nursery room. They have a sofa here and a love seat, a recliner and a crib and a bookcase here, and just some toys around, but this is the nursery room. Now I just have to add in the kitchen, the dining area, and the outdoor patio, and then all of the first floor rooms will be done for the community church. And I can go on to the second floor. But that's all that I have so far for the community church. Alright, so I added in some more characters to my cast list of the Smith family. This is Jessica Smith. She's pretty, but coming from the streets of New York and having a difficult backstory. She's also a tough cookie that just doesn't believe in playing games. But she is the cousin of Marcus Gooding, the young gangster that spray paints the church parking lot. And she's also the childhood friend of Demetrius Savage of the Savage family, the one that's known as the Calculator. But this is Jessica Smith. This is her kid brother, Chris. He and Jessica, they really look out for one another as their family has been pretty much broken up. But he will take on a grown man to protect his sister if he needs to. Even though he's just a kid. But this is Christopher. He's into like Power Rangers and superheroes, and his favorite subject is science. This is their biological father, Melvin Smith. They have the same father but different mothers, Jessica and Chris. He's a mechanic. He's really good at fixing cars and motorcycles. Some probably would call him a deadbeat dad because of the bad choices that he made, but deep down he really does love his kids though, despite the mistakes that he made. This is Trudy Ann Smith. She's the biological mother of Jessica, as you can see by some resemblance. Unfortunately, she passed away from pancreatic cancer. And this is Pauline Smith. She's the biological mother of Chris and the stepmom of Jessica. Jessica and Pauline, they don't really get along very well, as she can be kind of a spiteful person and very judgmental, as you can see based on her countenance. But she works in a nursing home facility, and the main reason that she and Jessica don't get along is because of the custody of Chris and them fighting over him pretty much. But that is all of the family members of the Smith family.
Alright, that's it for this latest episode. Lord willing, in the next episode, I'll go over some more setting descriptions and characters on my cast list, but that's it for this video.